Hey guys, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I am the INSANEBRIT, and if you want your channel shouted out in any of my videos, don't forget to send me a donation via PayPal. Links are in the description below for a long-term investment. Hundreds of people will see the name of your channel, and it will be in the link description below as well to sponsor one of my videos. Now this could be anything from an unboxing, like we have today, or it may be a playthrough, or even a food review, or whatever. So, like I said, check that out in the link description below. My email is there, and we'll discuss it as well if you're a company as well. Anyway, on with the unboxing now. There are two parts to this unboxing. There is the unboxing itself. Remember, this product will be in the link description below as well, and I review it as well. So basically, what the first part is, I'm going to review it, I'm going to unbox it, and then I'm going to go away, watch it, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts and opinions. I'm not really going to spoil it for you. That's not what I do here, or not what I aim to do anyway. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Anyway, so this is One Punch Man, an anime that I've been wanting to see for the longest time. The main character is called Saitama, and he basically takes on monsters and supervillains, as it were, in his city. And what else? What was it? Oh, when he becomes bored with his superpowers, able to defeat everybody or whatever. I am going to read the back. And then after that, I'll probably go and watch it, and I'll show the contents as well. So I did buy this from Amazon.com. It is £35 on average. Yeah, I got it for 30. So here it is. You can see that, the main character. Why do I feel like I kind of look like him now? I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. And then here is the back as well. Very colourful. All right. So let's. Ooh, it feels kind of thick actually. Let's have a look here. So all right. So I'm going to read the back first. Saitama, disappointed, has just been turned down from yet another job interview, but his life suddenly turns upside down when right in front of his eyes, a crab man threatens to literally headbutt... What? A literal butt-headed boy, sorry. Threatens a literal butt-headed boy. He saves the boy, has a revelation, he's a superhero, but he's not like any other. He's an anti-hero, but one that's completely off the mark. His superpower is to bring down an enemy with one punch. But being so powerful gets pretty boring. Will Saitama will he ever meet a worthy opponent? So essentially that's what it is. It feels kind of heavy, this box. It feels quite solid as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it with some scissors. I always never have scissors near me, and I've even at times... Oh no, I don't even need the scissors. At times I've even damaged the box as well by trying to open these things. I've had to send it back. That's happened on one or two of these, so I'm very cautious now. Alright, so... Sorry, there's a lot of plastic here. There is a season 2 of this coming out, which I'm definitely going to enjoy. I did see episode 1 on a website, and I think it was dubbed. I'm not too sure. This is dubbed, by the way. I only ever buy dubbed. So let's see what we got in here. So the box feels quite solid. Sorry. That's good. I like they do that. I'm liking they do that now with a few of these animes. Certain ones do it anyway. So I've got a book here, straight off the bat. It's called Secret One Punch Man. Pretty good. Pretty thick as well, look. So let's have a look what's inside. Okay. So basically this is standard now, I believe, with these books. It gives you the characters and the story, I think, of each episode. And there are some of the bad guys you're going to encounter. Okay, volume 2, blah, blah, blah. And essentially it goes on like that. I'm going to try and see if I can find a decent pitch. When I say decent, I mean sometimes they have artwork that spans both pages. You do get that sometimes. I'm not really seeing that. There's tons of artwork in here of different characters. But again, I'm not getting a one that's just full of, you know, characters on one particular page. Sometimes they do that, especially Prison School. They did that, I think. That was kind of cool. So that's good. You've got art book there, kind of, and the story of each episode. If you're interested in reading that, of course, I'm not going to because I'm going to be watching it. All right, the second part. What do we get here? Okay, so again, this is the solid plastic hard box, which is great, and in this we get this, and on the back, look at that, very colourful. One of the enemies, I suppose, or superheroes, I don't know. It's on 2 discs, and there is only 12 episodes. I'm kind of annoyed there's only 12 episodes, because I like my series to go on at least 26 episodes, at least. It is what it is, but with the 12 episode series, you don't get any filler, so each episode is quite solid. So I've no doubt it's going to be bang, direct, boom, 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 one after the episode, each episode. You're not going to be bored of it, or have any filler in there, which you don't want to really know about. But sometimes you kind of want that to expand on the universe as well. So as I said, you get 2 discs, which is really, really cool. And I'm loving that artwork at the back. It's very bright and colourful, you know. So yeah, that is what you get. Inside, blah blah blah. Interviews, extras, cast interview, episode special, and a booklet, 84 pages. This is rated 15, by the way, as well. But yeah, guys, that pretty much covers the entire unboxing, as it were. So let's put this back in. I can just try not to damage it or anything, you know. If I can. What the hell? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to slot this away nicely. But there you go, guys. There it is. It's a solid box. Very nice, bright and colourful. Sorry, I keep doing that. I keep moving it away from the camera or whatever. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing this. Alright guys, there's the unboxing. That's part 1 done for you. I'm now going to watch it over the week, and this should be up Sunday at least, in theory. And so I'll give you the full review, or at least a mini review on what I think, and I'll try not to spoil it for you. This has been about a 7-minute unboxing anyway, so I'll see you then, guys. Catch you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. This is the review or overhead point of the actual unboxing. If you're not interested, by all means switch off, but I am going to be talking about my thoughts and opinions on the anime and whether I can recommend it to you. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything for you because that's going to piss everybody off. I'm just going to give you a basic overhead of the actual anime itself and what I think about it, and whether I can recommend it to you. I do not score these, I just simply tell you what I thought of it and give you the overhead, and then you decide for yourselves. Okay, so basically this anime starts off with our main character Saitama living in a rented apartment, and he lives basically like an average dude with superpowers. The first thing you're going to notice about him is his blank expression on his face, which just looks like an egg. You've probably seen the memes and pictures, etc. And it's not that the whole art style is like that, it's just his face for his expression of confusion, or, you know, just his pure, you know, kind of, you know, what's going on kind of thing. Or confusion. He don't show real no hate or aggression. He's just a super laid-back guy, actually, who's a superhero for fun, essentially. He later then meets a cyborg, meets Genos, who's a cyborg looking for a guy who basically killed his family, and through admiration of what he can see that the Saitama, or One Punch Man, can do, he begs to be Saitama's disciple, and starts following him around and trying to learn off of him, etc., etc. Saitama, being so strong and being able to defeat everyone with one punch, and basically defeating everyone, enemies with one punch, is actually bored of the situation and is looking for a new challenge. He then starts to understand, though he does do good in the community, nobody seems to actually know who he is, and essentially has to sign up to a superhero association where he gets paid for his work and is recognized as an official superhero. And then throughout that period, you meet other different superheroes with different superpowers, and there are different levels, ranked S, A, B, C, and D, or whatever. He takes the test, and for certain reasons, for physical strength, of course, he gets by, but the written exam, he barely even makes it, and just about scrapes past, giving him a lower ranking. And essentially, you go up through the rankings, all the way to S class, through defeating the enemy. Of course, with the lower classes, you have to do things on a weekly basis, meeting certain quotas, or you get kicked off the register. So, for example, I would have to go and defeat 10 robbers and some burglars, or whatever it is, you know, each week, etc., etc. But if you're higher up ranking, like the S class or B or whatever, you don't have to meet those weekly quotas. You go up the ranking through either defeating so many individual enemies over a period of time, or of course if I took on a big monster right now, you go up like 20 or 30 levels. It's ridiculous. And of course, being One Punch Man and overpowered, that happens rather quickly, but don't worry, it doesn't exacerbate and ruin the anime in that respect. There's still tons of room for maneuver there, which I think is quite interesting about the anime in itself. But like I said, you've got lots of different interesting other superheroes as well, with different personalities and characters, and they're shown throughout the episodes, but there's never a slowing down of pace of the actual anime in itself. It doesn't dedicate 1 or 2 episodes to each individual character. You'll just meet them as the anime goes on, so it never feels like it's drawn out, you know what I mean? You're meeting 10 superheroes throughout the whole thing, and it just gets a little bit dull and boring. You get snippets of them here and there to understand they're part of the universe. The fights are fun and enjoyable, with lots of different enemy types and different heroes, like I said before. Now, what is good about this what good about the superhero of this series is that some superheroes can't do certain things. So if I'm low ranked, I can go and stop some muggers and try my best or whatever. But when it comes to a giant monster like Godzilla, I have no chance. I can try, but let's be realistic, I have no chance of doing that. You'd have to get Saitama in there, or, well, even though he's low ranked, he would have to get an S-class superhero in there to deal with the situation, or like Superman, for example, just giving you an example. But I wouldn't stand a chance. And that is what I like about it. There's a realistic, it puts limitations on some superheroes because they're lower ranked, so you just cannot do it. There's no doubt you can attempt, like most people could attempt, but it doesn't mean you're going to be anywhere near successful, which I think is really cool in some aspects. I really do. I think it puts a different perspective, a limit on the superhero's power, so it doesn't overkill it like, oh, he got stronger. Yes, that can happen, but this, you know, and we've seen that in a lot of animes and shows and stuff like that, and you're like, well, it's kind of typical, you know what I mean? So I kind of like that aspect of it. The ending of the anime, basically, for me, came up to superheroes taking on this particular enemy that came forth. And, you know, like I said, I'm not going to spoil it, but the ending battles or whatever was very satisfactory for me and exciting, and they did a really good job of it, and actually very, very enjoyable. There is a Season 2 coming as well. Season 2, I don't know when that's coming out, but they're already making it. The only thing is they've given it away to another company. I'm not too sure if it's Madhouse who made the original one, and then they gave it to somebody else, because they want to work on Overlord 2, which I haven't seen, by the way. But basically, they've handed it over to them, the people that made Toradora. I have faith in the animation style. I just hope they use the same voice actors, and it's just as good, especially for writing as well. You know, so that's what I think of that aspect of it. In conclusion, the music is great, the voice acting is good, the animation is decent, the fight scenes are not long and drawn out like over 2 episodes. I think there's one like that, but it's just essentially the beginning part, I think. There are lots of comedy aspects of it, but it mostly comes from Saitama, based off of his personality and him being so modest about what he can do, which makes the character a really likeable guy. It's only 12 episodes long. I wish it had more because I want to see more of the universe and really enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, see more of it, because I hate it when it's just 12 episodes. So, and a lot of these animes which are fast paced, with 12 episodes, which is a good thing, they're really, really good, and you want to get more into it, and you know what I mean? Wish it was 24 episodes at least. So yeah, the pacing is actually great on it as well. As I said, the comedy comes from mostly his blank expression and a big monster coming on saying, I'm going to kill you and do this and I'm the best and blah blah, and he's like, okay, sure, give it your best shot kind of thing. And, you know, and he's just a really modest guy, and I think that's what makes him a really likeable character to anybody actually watching this anime. In conclusion, like I said, I don't really rate these, score them or anything like that. This is the first anime I've really done like this, where with this overhead setting on my channel, with fight scenes and stuff. I don't really rate them like that, you know what I mean? Or I haven't got any anime, sorry, that I've not needed to do that. So it's the first for me to actually say this. But like I said, the fight scenes are actually pretty decent, and they're not too drawn out and what have you. Like I said, there are a lot of plot points that I left out, but I think that's important to leave some out, some major details there, so you can enjoy it. This is just an overhead view of it anyway. Can I recommend this anime? If you like Bleach, then yes, obviously, because it's got some decent fight scenes in it. Like I said, all the things that I mentioned: a likable character, fight scenes, superhero kind of aspects of it, and comedy. Those 4 aspects it has of it. It might have a little bit more to it, like relationship building. I don't know. I'm going to go with those 4 things. I'll leave that out and say comedy, likable character, and decent fight scenes. You know, so it's for me. I paid £35. I'll leave the product in the link in the description below. And the fast-paced anime as well, basically, as well is one of the other aspects of it, which I think is really good. The pacing is good. So yes, I can recommend this to you. I'm very satisfied with it. I cannot wait for season 2. I hope you like my overview of it, just to give you an idea of actually what you're buying overall. And I think most people will like this anime. Like I said, if you're a Bleach fan and like action, you know, fight scenes and stuff like that, I think you'll like it, and especially if you like comedy as well. It's a very unique and different aspect of it. It's more like an anime's take on Superman, and it works really, really well for me. And I cannot wait for season 2. There's a setup for season 2, which I won't go into. You know, I'll let you just discover that by yourselves. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and this mini review or overhead. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links are in the description below. If you want to donate to my channel via PayPal, or get your channel shouted out on an unboxing or a food review or whatever, you know, email me and we'll discuss it. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.